After me is where the Hammer tribe lives. As we enter the region, women and children surround our jeep, eager to pose as models in exchange for money. We manage to drive off and arrive in a town where Tariku introduces me to Kala, a 25-year-old westernized and stylish Hammer who will show me around. Our first stop is a market. The Hammer tribe is one of the largest with about 50,000 members. Semi-nomadic, they raise cattle and goats. This ethnic group has a very distinctive appearance and some unique body decorations. Hammer women weave their hair into thin ochre braids. They decorate their necks with heavy and thick iron coils to signify if they are engaged or they are married, or if they are a first wife or a second wife. The men wear a simple cloth around their hips, tied with a belt that sometimes is used to hold bullets, as well as tobacco and food. Hammer men decorate their hair with feathers and sometimes even with other parts of the animals that they have killed during their hunts. But perhaps their more interesting accessory is the machine guns that they carry on their backs, like backpacks. Walking around, we learn that a bull jumping or a ukuli bula is taking place today. This ceremony is the most dramatic and important of all Hammer rituals.
Hammer, if you didn't jump it, jumping bull jumping, you can't go into marriage. You can't call it a Hammer.
The ceremony is initiated by highly decorated young women who dance in circle and beg to be whipped by the mass, which is a group of single men who have already done the bull jumping.
Whipping is just a choice of the women. It's not choice of the man. So this is the show of how they love and how they like the boys.
With their bodies covered with grease and their bare backs bleeding from upper wounds, these women eagerly ask to be whipped again and again. The resulting scars represent the women's strength and honor.
Showing their tattoo, that's for their purity.
The more scars a woman has, the more attractive she becomes to the men. These scars can be used by the women in the future as a form of payback. Since the women have endured pain for the jumper during his ceremony, they can ask him for a favor when they need one. In addition to the whipping ritual, most tribal women, including the Hammers, are circumcised. In this tribe, clitoral mutilation is the rule. A woman who isn't circumcised won't be allowed to marry. And since most of the women in the village are circumcised, they feel strange or different if they don't undergo the procedure. In today's ceremony, the young man is being prepared as the women dance. The time for the big test has arrived. The mass line up the bulls side by side. The pressure is on. If the young man fails, he will be humiliated for the rest of his life. While the women cheer, the boy runs toward the cattle, jumping over the bulls several times. He has succeeded, becoming officially a Hammer man.